Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Today we look at an Indian origin man in the UK who was jailed for life along with his British accomplice for killing 22-year-old man who was shot at point blank range while travelling in a car as part of a drug dealing feud. Juskiran Sidhu, 28 and Philip Babatunde Fashakin, 26 must serve at least 30 years in jail before being considered for parole, the Old Bailey Court in London ruled. Judge Nigel Lickley said Hashim Abdallah Ali was ambushed and shot at point blank range in the ruthless and brutal act as part of a drug dealing feud. The duo, who went to the cinema after committing the crime, had been found guilty of the murder of Mr. Ali during a trial at the court. Mr. Fashakin and Mr. Sidhu carried out a brutal attack which led to a young man losing his life at the side of the road, said Detective Chief Inspector Gary Moncrief, who led the investigation for the Metropolitan Police. They will now have a significant amount of time in which to reflect on their actions, and we hope these lengthy sentences bring some kind of closure for Mr. Ali's family, he said. The court heard that Mr. Ali was the passenger in a black Mercedes being driven by his friend. The car had just pulled up on Central Avenue, Heists, in the western suburb of London, when Mr. Fashakin and Mr. Sidhu approached and discharged a firearm towards the passenger side of the vehicle, striking Mr. Ali. Following the shooting, the driver of the car drove off in an attempt to get Mr. Ali to hospital, during which time it collided with a number of stationary cars on West Drayton Road. A passing ambulance stopped to provide assistance, but despite their best efforts, Mr. Ali was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives from the Met Police's Homicide and Major Crime Command began an investigation, including gathering CCTV and mobile phone evidence from the days leading up to and on the day of the murder. CCTV showed Mr. Fashakin hiring a dark grey Volkswagen Golf from a depot in Reading. The same car was captured arriving in Central Avenue on the day of the murder and again leaving the location just 1 minute after the shooting is believed to have occurred. Later that afternoon, the pair were caught on CCTV at a shopping centre where they purchased new clothes and dumped the clothing they had been wearing in a bin outside the shop. They also bought new SIM cards and disposed of their old numbers. Officers arrested Mr. Sidhu at a hotel in Birmingham where he was using a false name. Mr. Fashakin was also arrested at a different location in Birmingham just a week later. Both denied the murder and were remanded into custody before being tried in court for the murder. So what are your thoughts about Mr. Sidhu and Mr. Fashakin? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, stay safe.